Hi, today we have Hyundai i30. I'm going to show you how to change the front shock absorbers and also front stabilizer links. I'm going to raise the vehicle, remove the front wheels. I have raised the vehicle. So next I'm going to open this nut with 17mm wrench from the stabilizer link. Also I have to remove the lower nut, also with 17mm wrench. That is to replace the stabilizer link. If you don't have to replace the stabilizer link, then you can just remove this nut and disconnect it from the shock absorber. Also we have two bolts with 12mm wrench. Now you can see one is missing. Probably someone has snapped when he was removing. And these two bolts with 19mm wrench. Because these two bolts are turning on this side, we have to use another tool with 17mm wrench to hold it so we can open the nut. Slowly, after removing the bolts, slowly I have pushed the shock absorber towards the chassis, and then I have leaned the whole wheel assembly. So now I'm going to lower the vehicle to open the three nuts at the top. They are holding the shock absorber. They can be opened with 15mm wrench. And I have managed to remove the shock absorber. So now I need a special tool to compress the metal spring, and after that I can open the center bolt. Now I must mention it that from this point the job is very serious, because one mistake with the coil spring and it can snap and hit you, hurt you and everything. So you have to be very careful. And I have, as you can notice, I have compressed the springs with a special tool. So next I'm going to open the center bolt of the shock absorber, and slowly I'm going to remove the coil spring. I have used some penetrating oil, and I have opened the nut with 19mm wrench with impact wrench. That's the easiest way to open these bolts. And now carefully I'm going to remove the nut and remove the coil spring. Always lay it down like this, and in a way that if anything happens with the spring, it will go in other sides from where you are standing. I have checked the shock absorber. On this side is looking good, but on the right side I have noticed that the shock absorber is leaked. That's why I am replacing both, because always they are changed in pair. Here I have new shock absorbers that I am going to install on the vehicle. And also here I have new stabilizer links. This is the part number. The shock absorbers are divided on left and right, and you can notice that for the stabilizer link hole, this is the left one. Don't forget to reinstall the rubber for the coil spring, because if you don't install this rubber, you will have noises from the coil spring on every car movement. Also, I'm going to install the I can't think of the word right now. After that, I'm going to install the coil spring and install the rubber mounting on top of the coil spring. I have installed and tightened the shock absorber rubber mounting, and I forgot to tell you that you can see on the shock absorber there is a cut here, and also there is it's not a circle on the rubber mounting, and that needs to be aligned with the shock absorber. So be careful when you're installing and tightening. That has to be aligned, otherwise the rubber mount, it won't go all the way in, and you can hear noises while driving. Next, I'm going to loosen the two compression spring, and I'm going to install the shock absorber on the vehicle. I have mounted the shock absorber on the vehicle, tightened these two nuts with 19mm wrench, these two bolts that hold the wiring and brake hose with 12mm wrench. These bolts have a pattern, so you can't install on every position you want. You can install on only on one position. Tighten these nuts with 15mm wrench. Next, I'm going to raise the vehicle to open the lower bolt of the stabilizer link and install the new stabilizer link. I have removed the old stabilizer link, also I have installed a new one. Next, I'm going to do the same job on the right side. Now, I don't know if you can notice like this, but when I remove the shock absorber from the vehicle, you will see that it's already leaked, and also the stabilizer link is bad on this side. It's making noises. Because I don't want to repeat myself, it's the same thing as on the other side, same bolts, same procedure. I have removed the shock absorber. Also, I have disassembled it, so as you can see, I can easily push it down, but it's not going up. It should go up by itself, and you have to apply a lot of force to press it down. This one it's not working, so now I'm going to install the new one. I've installed the shock absorber, also the stabilizer link. Now I'm going to install the wheels. The vehicle is on the ground. I can do a test drive, but I'm pretty sure that everything will be fine. So this means that I am finished. If you like to see more videos, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and thank you for watching.